Hello everybody, it's Megan, and today I'm going to show you how I turned this silhouette of a dancer into this. If this is something that you would like to learn how to do, please keep watching. First is go to the image tracing tool, which is this little leaf looking one up here. Can you see that? So that image tracer there, we're going to click on that. We're going to go choose file, as it is a file I have downloaded onto my computer. However, if you have scanned something into your Wi-Fi enabled scan and cut, then you can select that image. So for today we're going to go to file, we're going to double click on the dancer. It's just a one, I just googled dancer silhouette free and downloaded that image. So what we need to ask it to do is make sure that it's going to trace the outline and cut that outline. It tells you here what sort of files can be imported and how you can trace them and things like that. So first we're going to hit preview to make sure it's going to be able to cut it. And you can see it's gone around here with the blue line. However, we're missing this little part in here. So we'll try the hit color, hit preview, and you can see here that it's now going to cut that inside bit there. So then we're going to click OK to put it on our mat, and it's asking now, do we want to paste the selected image onto the work area? The image cannot be edited and saved. So it wants to know if we want the black part on our mat, and no, we don't, we just want the outline. So we're going to select no, let it do its thing, and here we go, we have our image, or our tracing of our image on our mat. I'm not sure whether you can tell though, just here it's kind of like a really dark double line. As I zoom in a bit more you can see it. There's actually two cutting lines there, so we're going to select this big one, I'm going to move it away, and you can see that there's that extra cutting line there. We can delete that because we don't need it. So I'm going to zoom back out with our pretty little dancer. I'm just going to resize her to about 6. Yeah, we'll keep her at 6 for now. She'll get bigger once we've split her in half. The first thing we're going to do is go over to our basic shapes, and we're going to select our square or our rectangle, and we're going to change the size. So I want to change it to it so that it's 0.5, and we'll go 0.75, and then we want it to be the same length, if not a little bit longer than our, we want it to be a bit longer than our dancer. So we'll go to 6.5. Right, and to make it easier for ourselves to see, and also so you guys can see better on the screen, I'm going to change the colour of our dancer. We're going to do her hot pink. And then we'll do this one, a really contrasting one, so we'll do it a horrid green colour. So then we're going to bring this down under her belly. We don't want to split her in her belly, because otherwise she'll look like she'll have a little pouch thing going on. I'm going to zoom it in a little bit here so we can see what we're doing, and we're going to move this across so that it lines up. Actually, I'm going to snap her to the side so it lines up. Well, I'm lining up this part here with this part here. We don't want it centered because, I'll show you what I mean. We could select it all, edit, center. Oh yeah, actually that works. Okay, ignore me, we can do that. Let's look, zoom out a little bit and have a look. Oh yeah, that works. Select both of these bits. We're going to go to edit, and we're going to remove overlapped. So you can see if we move this away that it's cut her in half, it's chopped her leg off. However, she is still one image, and we need to split her in half so that we can separately move the top half and the bottom half. So what we're going to do while she's selected is go to edit and then divide, and that will divide her in half. So she's now one section and her leg is another. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to duplicate our little bar over here by right clicking and going up to duplicate, and we're going to move these up to here. I'll send him in the back so we can see what we're doing. What I'm looking for is to have the dancer here, the edge of the dancer, halfway in the middle of our bar here, the rectangle. Sorry, I went a mental blank. And we'll do the same for this one. It's about halfway. And what I'll do is I'll select both of these, not the girls, because otherwise she'll get a bit disjointed. Just I went to edit and then center to make sure that they're aligned. And they're aligned well. I might actually reduce their, I don't know, I'm not, I'm going to 0.5. That's better. And then I'll just move it down a little bit. I'm just hitting my arrow keys and moving it down to the center. And I'll do the same for this one. Edit, go to delete that 0.5, and then move this down so it's about the center. I'm going to zoom out and have a look, and that looks alright. Excellent. So what we'll do is we're going to now highlight just the top two parts. We're going to go to edit, and then we're going to go to weld. We'll then make that one section. And we'll do the same with the bottom half. We're going to edit. You can also right click and weld, and that makes it, the bottom half is done. So what we're going to do now is, again, holding down the shift key so it doesn't move around too much, and we can keep it lined up. We're going to go back up here. We're going to go to our text, and we're going to select a font. We'll go with this one. And I'll type in my daughter's name. Oopsie, I've got my caps lock on. Matilda. I'm going to colour it in so we can see what we're working with. And then I'm going to move it down to here. So I'm going to zoom in again so we can see what we're doing, and you can see that I've overlapped the names slightly onto the pink. And then what we're going to do with the top section is bring her down so that she's overlapped as well. Don't need it much, but just enough that she touches a little bit. Oops, bring that down. I want the leg. There we go, bring that up a little bit. So you can see now that there's a part of the top letters and all the bottom is now joining. So we're going to select everything, and then again we're going to go to edit and weld, and that has now welded it all together, so that way when we cut it out, it will cut it out as one piece. So I'll make her a prettier colour. Let's go back to that hot pink, that was cool. So there we go. There's our little silhouette dancer monogram thingy-mabob. Now that it's one big thing, we can make it as small or as big as we like, as long as it fits on our mat, of course. You could cut it out of vinyl and stick it to drink bottles or mugs. You could cut it out of iron-on transfer paper and iron it onto t-shirts or dance bags or dressing gowns and things like that. So the possibilities are endless. So I hope you guys have fun creating some of your own split picture name things. I don't know what the technical term is. If you know what the technical term is, tell me down below, because I'm just making stuff up as I go. I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, just write them down below and I'll do my best to answer them for you. And until next time, have a great week. Bye!